Hey, welcome into Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. It's the show that highlights Giles, Lawrence, and Maury counties, all from the pages of your local newspapers. Those are the Pulaski Citizen, Main Street Maury, and Lawrence County Advocate. Now, the wraps are coming up here in a few minutes, but here's a few things you can look for coming up this week, and they're all in your local newspapers. In Lawrence County, the Grand Ole Opry Tribute to the Stars. That's a musical event that will be held this weekend down at the St. Joseph Civic Center at 10 Park Drive down in St. Joseph. That's Saturday, August the 16th, starting at 7 p.m. with tributes to country greats like George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Hank Williams, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, and a whole lot more. I mean, a lot more. I think the ad that you'll see in this week's paper says you'll get your money, your $10 admission worth in the first 10 minutes. So make sure if you love old country music that you plan to be down at the St. Joseph Civic Center down Saturday down in St. Joseph. In Maury County, the Lego Club is set to meet at the Maury County Library Saturday from 1:30 to 3:30. That's over there at 211 West 8th Street in Columbia. If you love to build with Legos, you love to have fun, join up with the fun and meet new friends at the Lego Club. In Giles County, the annual Crepe Myrtle Festival is Saturday at John Barnes Park down in Ardmore. The festivities begin at 9 a.m. and are scheduled to go on till about 3:30. More than 160 booths and vendors will be there with all kinds of food, all kinds of stuff to buy. And they're expected to be there, and this is the biggest festival yet, is what they're expecting. So we'd love for you to get a copy of your local newspaper where you can find those things and so many more. We'd love for you to get it every week in your newspaper and on your computer screen. Here's how you do it. You call 931-363-3544, 615-452-4940, or 931-762-1726. Any number for any of our papers. You don't have to call a specific number. You can call any of them. Or you can visit any of these websites, PulaskiCitizen.com, MainStreetMaury.com, or LawrenceCountyAdvocate.net. You can find out everything you need to know about a subscription, and you can subscribe to any of our papers there. So, Andrew, Chandler, Maurice, myself will be back with our wraps. So let's get those wraps going here on Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee.
Hello, I'm your Main Street Maury reporter, Andrew Pearson, and you're watching our wrap for the August 13th issue of Main Street Maury. Last Friday, we attended the ribbon cutting of the renovated Columbia Fire Station Number 1 right down the street from our news office. The $5 million renovation has given the station new floor space, 2 emergency shelters, including one capable of withstanding a Category F4 tornado, and red bay doors personally chosen by the mayor. The speakers at the ceremony congratulated the current and past firefighters for keeping people safe and distinguishing the city with their excellence at their job. Also last week at Rippavilla, the city of Spring Hill and the Battle of Franklin Trust unveiled a bust of Anna Bunch, a freed slave of the Cheers family who owned Rippavilla. They worked with Mrs. Bunch's descendants to fund and create the statue, which they all hope will make the former plantation house a more welcoming place and flesh out its history. Spring Hill is working on a corrective action plan to fix its sewer crisis. A few weeks ago, TDEC issued a consent order which imposed a fine on Spring Hill and required them to create such a plan after the city racked up 29 sewage limit violations in 2 years. The Tennessee Highway Patrol is seeking information on a deadly hit and run that happened northwest of Columbia, near the intersection of New Highway 7 and Industrial Park Road. 32-year-old Rachel Jones was hit and killed by a driver who fled the scene last Thursday night. Her family, the Sheriff's Department, and THP are seeking answers. If you have any, please contact those law enforcement agencies. Finally, some great news. Last Thursday, the Maury County Sheriff's Department seized $80,000 worth of drugs from the car and home base of Tom Ray Brown, the alleged drug dealer in Columbia. Among the drugs taken off the street were 6 pounds of meth, a pound of cannabis, and an ounce of fentanyl, which the department claims is enough to kill 1,500 people. Brown's bail was set at $1.6 million, and his hearing is on Monday. In our other news, the school board passed a state-required electronic ban during class or ban on electronic devices. The Sons of the American Revolution decorated the grave of Revolutionary soldier Isaac Horton. Jeff Pennell is retiring from his post as CEO of Farm Bureau Insurance at the end of the year. Dr. Saad Rahman is joining Maury Regional's cardiological staff. And the Maury County Fair will host 2 fundraiser runs on the Friday morning this Labor Day weekend in honor of Will Spice, who died too young. That's the news for this week. It sure was an eventful one. And thank you for tuning into Main Street Murray's Wrap. We look forward to bringing you the news next week.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
I'm ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
This is Chandler Harmon bringing you this week's Pulaski Citizen Wrap. And we'll start this week with our citizen spotlight of Coleman Sinnard. His photo graced the spot of honor at the top and center of our front page. Also on A1, the Giles County Commission is set to vote on the replacement of the District 3 seat that was vacated by the death of former Commissioner Tim Reisner. District 1 Commissioner Joyce Woodard has resigned from her position after serving on the county commission for 11 years. Woodard noted her husband's declining health as a reason for her decision to resign. A pedestrian was struck and killed on Highway 64 near Johnson Branch Road last week. The Giles County School Board has passed a revision to their cell phone policy after hearing from principals and teachers throughout the county. The Pulaski Evening Rotary Club has kicked off their recognition of century businesses with a plaque given to the Pulaski Citizen and Reed's Drugstore. A Giles County high school student was charged last week after bringing a handgun onto school grounds. Inside, 2 individuals faced charges after a recent Friday night in Linville that ended with a vehicle crashing into the creek. Lulu, Bess, Chonk, and Teddy are this week's GCHA Pet Corner Pet of the Week. And as always, the Pulaski Citizen has property transfers, backward glances, government public notices, obituaries, church directory, fun and games, Tennessee Valley weather, community briefs, and church briefs. Well, that's it for us. We'll be right back after this.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
I'm ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
The Lawrence County Advocate Wrap starts this week with a clarification of the date for the Lawrence County School System meeting and confirmation from a school board member that the school attendance policy will be on the agenda for that August 21st meeting. Also on A1 is the announcement that Lawrence County Fire and Rescue has its first ever paid staff member, a part-time position, and is part of a program that Sandy Mashburn is going to tell us all about. It's all there on the front page this week. Finally, on the front page is the announcement from the city of Lawrenceburg that they have officially condemned the old Armory building on Jackson Street after months of research, engineering, assessments, and financial analysis. Inside, Sandy shares a spotlight on Bistro 931 in Loretto. Lawrence County EMS wants us to remember to move over on the road when we see those emergency lights. Firefighters contain a structure fire. Work continues on the West Gaines School renovations. Lawrence County EMS holds continuing education training. Firefighters from across Lawrence County did some water training recently. Rotary gets a visit from Lawrenceburg Mayor Blake Lay. The St. Joseph Lions Club installs new officers. Mr. Beard carouses around in Corinth. And Mr. Henry thinks you might be from Tatertown. And there's a lot more to see in the Advocate this week, including obituaries, local community announcements, government notices, auctions and estate sales, 2 pages of puzzles and comics, and the local church directory. And that's it for this week's Lawrence County Advocate. We will be right back right after this.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
333.
Bee, oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Hey, I'm Maurice Patton, regional sports editor for Main Street Media, covering the Pulaski Citizen, the Lawrence County Advocate, and Main Street Maury. This week's August 13th print editions. We got a lot going on as we get closer to the start of the high school football season. Let's start with the Lawrence County Advocate. Unfortunately, we've got some sad news out of Lawrence County as beloved educator Jana Cross Gobble passed away late last week after about a 2.5-year battle with cancer at the age of 38. Before entering the educational field, Jana was a heck of a basketball player, a 4-year All-American down at Freed Hardeman. Her jersey is hanging in the Loretto gym where she starred at the high school level. But most recently, and again, most importantly, a beloved educator at the elementary school level in Lawrence County, survived by her husband, Wesley, and children, Maisie and Grayson. And obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to that family and the community on the loss of Jana Cross Gobble. Hate cancer. I don't know anybody who has not been personally touched by it, and it's just awful, and you hate that for that family, and we're thinking about y'all. We also have in our sports section some outdoors coverage from Larry Woody, as we always do. In the Pulaski Citizen, again, football getting started up or coming up. We have coverage from Mark Mize of Richland's latest scrimmage up at Columbia Academy last week. Also, middle school football got started last week as rivals Richland and Bridgeforth got it on up in the north end of the county. Check out Mark's coverage of the middle school opener for both Richland and Bridgeforth. And again, Larry Woody outdoors coverage in this week's Pulaski Citizen as well. In Main Street Maury this week, we've got Columbia Central's huge Hall of Fame class. They will be inducting 76 Hall of Famers during a September ceremony. We've got coverage of who and when there. Again, 76 Hall of Famers in Columbia Central's 2025 Hall of Fame class. Check it out. We've also got coverage of Post-19's senior baseball team went out to Missouri this past week for the American Legion Mid-South Regional Tournament over in Washington, Missouri. Did some really good stuff until the end, unfortunately. Got within one win of an American Legion World Series berth. Couldn't grab that 5th win, unfortunately, but a great week and a great season for Post-19 coverage of all of that in this week's Main Street Maury. We've also got middle school football scores from last week scheduled for this week. Be sure and check that out. The Maury County High School Football Jamboree will take place Friday night up at Spring Hill. We've got matchups for you. And again, Larry Woody, he's everywhere. We've got his outdoors coverage in this week's Main Street Maury as well. Be sure and check that out. Next week, August 20th, be sure and pick up all of our papers, The Citizen, The Advocate, and Main Street Maury, because we will have preseason football tabs. Everything you want to know about your local high school football teams will be in the Pulaski Citizen, in the Lawrence County Advocate, and in Main Street Maury. In addition to football, we will have coverage of cross country, golf, girls soccer, and volleyball. So be sure and pick those up. Again, high school sports coming at you hard and heavy here real soon. And the preseason tabs will reflect all that. If you want to know, pick it up. I'm Maurice Patton, regional sports editor for Southern Middle Tennessee. For Main Street Media of Tennessee, we'll see y'all next week.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Good Wednesday morning, Taylor Platt here with a quick look at your forecast. Starting off your Wednesday, a lot of clouds around, maybe a few showers, isolated storms, better chances though, as you see here going into your afternoon and evening. Some of these storms could be on the stronger side with some gusty winds around 40 to 50 miles per hour and some locally heavy rainfall going into your evening hours. Most of the shower and storm activity should be gone, but still holding on to at least a small chance. That continues into your overnight hours going into your Thursday morning. Very, very small chance of an isolated shower storm. 7-day forecast looks like this. We continue to warm up and lower the rain chances over the next several days, and look at next week. Mostly dry conditions Monday and Tuesday. Hot temperatures getting back up into the middle, maybe even upper 90s.
Hey, that's it for Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. Make sure you get a copy of your local newspaper right there on your computer screen or in your mailbox. And here's how you do it. You go to mainstreetmediatn.com. That's mainstreetmediatn.com. We appreciate you guys allowing us to be your source for local news, information, sports. Thank you so much. And good Lord willing, we're going to be right back here next week with Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily, as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.